Ladies, gentlemen, and students, welcome to the Koyo Gakuin Cultural Festival 2016. This is an event for public speaking. First off, what is public speaking? Public speaking is speaking in public where people freely express their various kinds of opinions. For example, look at this. This is the President of the United States of America, Mr. Obama's speech in Hiroshima. This is the winner's speech in the Olympics by Kohei Uchimura. And this is one of famous events held in the US. At this event, many strong opinions or unique ideas are free to be addressed by many nations. All of these are also categorized as public speaking. Today, we have 12 public speakers here. You might think they're just kids. I'm pretty sure even junior high school students can present their own perspectives that we have never expected. So, let me introduce our first speaker, Mr. Ono.
仮に2階の映画の後に放送しますので、ぜひお越しください。また、
The title is How to Become a Man Who Can Survive in Marriage. Mr. Ono, please.
Our school, Koyo Gakuin, has a great educational environment. There are many capable teachers, a stimulating atmosphere, and many opportunities for learning. Like this, public speaking. However, there is one drawback in this school. Our school is a single-sex school. There are no girls at school. This may not be a big problem to you, but it is a serious problem to Koyo students. According to the Institute of Education in London, boys educated at single-sex schools are more likely to divorce by early 40s. So, what should we do now in order to become men who can have happily married lives? How to become a man who can survive in marriage? Before talking about marriage, let's think about the characteristics of boys' schools. Of course, there are only boys at boys' schools. This raises three problems. First, nobody cares about their appearance because there are no rules. This is not only about appearance, but also about behavior. For example, some students do not mind being late. Others do not prepare for their classes. Or others do not care about stinky shirts. That is, many boys at boys' schools are not concerned what other people think. The second problem is that students are homogeneous in the sense of the same gender. Although there are many types of girls and many types of boys, girls have their unique concerns and boys have their unique concerns as well. For example, girls talk more about arashi than boys, and boys talk more about yesterday's professional baseball games. Boys' school students do not have opportunities to hear about girls' interests or to talk to girls about boys' own interests. Boys' school students get fewer opportunities to communicate with girls than mixed school students. their topics are limited. Thus, they cannot improve their communication skills fully. The third problem at boys' schools is that compared to students at mixed schools, students do not have an incentive to compete with others. As is often said, boys try to do better in front of girls. I'll tell you a story about this. I belong to the basketball class, and I had a game last month. There was one team from mixed school. At first, the players in that team did not do well, but they suddenly started moving actively. Why? Because girls from the school were shouting high-pitched encouragement to the players. The boys laughed harder and passed the ball faster as the girls screamed. This story tells us that we, boys' school students, lose chances to do our best to accomplish more because there's no girls at school. Needless to say, there is no competition among boys' school students to talk to girls or get girlfriends. Well, how are these characteristics of boys' school related to a happy married life? Let's think about the first problem. That is, no concerns about the others. According to Guru ranking, the fourth thing women hate about men is being dirty. And the third is KY, who cannot understand the situation. Unfortunately, boys' school students who do not care about their appearance or behavior are likely to be disliked. Next, think about the second problem. That is a lack of communication skills. According to Guru ranking again, the ninth thing women hate about men is talking only about themselves. The second thing is speaking ill of others. And the first thing is complaining all the time. This ranking says that women care about a conversation where men listen to them. That is, boys' school students lacking communication skills are likely to be disliked. The third problem is not trying to compete with others or girls. Of course, a female animal likes a strong male. A female lion likes a male lion with black mane, and the female long-tailed whiter likes the male with a long tail. A black mane and long tail are the symbols of strength. A strong man is better than weak man, isn't he? Boys' school students who do not try to compete with others look weak and are likely to be disliked. Thus, I talked about the three problems which can be disadvantages for a happy married life. Those are no concerns about the others, a lack of communication skill, and not trying to compete with others for girls. However, these problems are less likely to happen among Koyo students, even though Koyo Gakuin is a boys' school. No concerns about the others may not be found in Koyo students. We usually pass by many people while we commute on our long school, thanks to the school location far from train station. As for the second problem of a lack of communication skills, there are many friendly teachers who talk to the students so that we have to communicate with them naturally. Since they are teachers, we try to think to be polite and respectful when talking. In other words, students in Koyo Gakuin can get better communication skills while we are talking with our teachers. The last problem of not trying to compete with others for growth, is less likely to be found in Koyo students, because more than half of the students belong to sports class. They need to compete with others many times in the class. Koyo Gakuin hardly raises the three problems related to an unhappy married life. At the same time, it gives the students great opportunities to study. That is, we students are less likely to have obstacles to better married life, while we can attain great educational outcomes. How to become a man who can survive in marriage? The answer is becoming a Koyo student. Thank you.